Good afternoon to one and all. This is Team 4. Today our topic is effect of mobile phones on the present generation. Everywhere we see mobile phones, and even with the newborn kid to a younger person, everywhere we use mobile phones. There are many advantages and disadvantages of phones. Coming to more than advantages, there are more advantages on the present youth because everywhere we see mobile phones are plays a leading role in everyone's life. When comes to the 18 kids, they're using mobile phones in a very extensive way. They do not concentrate on their studies, and they're just using their mobile phones for their entertainment purpose. And
I completely agree with you, Chandana. Nowadays, mobile phones have been an important plays an important role in everybody's life. But using it in a useful way, it means a lot. It gives a lot of information. But nowadays, the younger generation is totally misusing the mobile phones and using it in a bad way. Using it for the particular information for studies is very good for our education purpose, but misusing the mobile phone will show the bad effect on our life.
Yeah. I agree with my teammates. Mobile phones are the fastest growing technology nowadays. Why? Because earlier mobile phone is just a simple device which is used to receive and dial the calls. But now mobile phones are become all within our hands. So it has a great impact not only on students but each and every person.
Yeah, nowadays the mobile phone is playing main role in our daily life. Yeah, from student to for a older one, the mobile phone is playing main role for to gather any information or to go to some other place. We are using smartphones by using Google Maps for to gather any information. The mobile phone is playing a main role, but is going to habituate our in our life. We are using social media, any other applications. It is going to be habituated. So the children are going to habituate this generation that is spoiling the youth. In the mobile phone is using for advantages and disadvantages. We have to use in a proper way.
So nowadays, everyone is having mobile phones and using in a bad way and also in a good way. Like new technologies are being developed so that everyone needs some new technology for updating themselves and being self learning and learning different kinds of activities. So mobile phones are very important in nowadays life because it has all the information and all our information, personal data and everything. It makes everything in our palms. Like in olden days, everyone should carry most of their things and most of their documents in with them. So to show anyone or to make themselves updated. But nowadays, mobile phones are being in our hands so that it is being very compact. So everyone can use it and everyone can give them a give them more information with the help of mobile phones.
due to these mobile phones, many people are suffering from many kind of health problems, and the main thing is the families or the children, they are not connected with their families. If you see, like in olden days, if they get any time, they just sit and they share their thoughts which is happening in the complete week. But nowadays, if any time or any holidays have come, what is happening is the families are just going to their rooms, and they're just only taking their own time, but they are not just connected with their own kind of families. So mobile phones are very good in to upgrade ourselves, but in the same way, these are the disadvantages too.
By using mobile phones, there is advantages and disadvantages. And coming to advantages, there is so many advantages. Coming to disadvantages, we can lose our memory power and sleepless nights, coming accidents, edit to games, something else. Childless are edit to games, and they are using PUBG, Free Fire, etc. So the advantages are main powerful.
Yeah, advantages is we are knowing more knowledge with the mobiles, and we gain anything from mobile. So we can learn anything, animated videos and creating videos. So any kind of field. And disadvantages is they can damage our eyes and our face glow. Uh,
Nowadays, the mobile phone is rolling main role of students, and the advantages of mobile phone is any uh, education purpose using the mobile phone, and the disadvantages of mobile phone is eye effect, and that's why.
Yes, I agree that mobile phones have both merits and demerits. But to be frank, mobile phones have most of the effects on our human life. We are using mobile phones in a right way. It may not affect us, but while using mobile phones, it leads to the bad things. People are using mobile phones in daily life because our life is totally connected with mobile phones. But using mobile phones for our needs, it is okay. But going to another unimportant things, it may cause health issues and other problems to our human lives.
Yeah, mobile phones have its own drawbacks and benefits. Coming to drawbacks, by using mobile phones, we are wasting our time to spending like games or something. Whenever we are playing a games in mobile phone, like some games like Free Fire or Blue Whale, we are mostly educated and wasting of time. Not only that, we feel stress and that blue light affecting to our eyes. It causes some myopia like some effects.
Yes, I agree with you. Because present scenario, mobile phones both advantages and disadvantages. For example, education purpose, mobile phone is very useful. Disadvantages, it affects, it causes so many effects like eye problems.
Finally, we conclude that mobile phones are both boon and curse to the modern technologies. So it all depends on our mindsets and how conscious we are about while using the mobile phones. And we should be very consistent in doing our things.
Hello everyone. We are from English Lab and we are from third year EEE-B. I'm here to discuss about English. Is English a need for everyone? English is the standard level language of communication. Without English, we can't communicate with other countries. And English is the access to internet and English is the access to entertainment. Why English became why English became the international language because uh, while in Britain century, due to the Britain, the trading between two countries are done, and due to that, English became the communicate language throughout the world.
English has been the one of the global languages for exploring throughout the world and learning new things, where we can access and think creatively, and we can make the things innovatively, which means that it's been the basic need for everyone's life, where we can share our thoughts, our ideas by communicating and exploring the things throughout the world. And it is the best language where everyone can understand. It is one of the easiest language to understand and analyze it. And yes, it is being as we know that it is not the first language, but it is the basic language and one of the most important language that one should know. Everyone has to learn it, and everyone has to explore through English itself nowadays.
It is also used for communicating with others over over the worldwide. So it is the main language for communicating. While, for example, when we got any client meetings, we can the clients doesn't know our language, so we can communicate with them with the English basic language, which everyone knows. So not only it helps us to learn things, but also it helps us to explore new things.
It is the most important one which everyone needs. For if we want to go other side, English is the medium where we communicate others with easily, and it is the most. It plays a vital role in interviews, and the interviewer can select how how such skills are. Uh, how such skills are perfect in ours.
English is an international language that we all know, and it is used for communication over the long periods in the world. Because of the communications in the world, English is a very tough language, and we want to accommodate in our lives to communicate others in the wherever we want to go in the world or in the other countries. We want to go. English is the first language preferred by the world, and that is the major language in the world. And when it comes to the communication and also the examinations done by the other countries into the admissions of the colleges, English is a must and should language for their own to communicate there and to live in this country or whatever you go and wherever the college admissions like GMAT and the other GATE exams also. English is one of the considered language. The grammar and vocabulary of the English is how much you are aware of the grammar and the vocabulary of the English is important in the world.
Nowadays, English is need for everyone. So, if you able to speak some unknown person in other countries, you have to speak with English only. That's why they interact with English only. So, English skills are very important to many of them. So in job interviews or any travel purposes, we have to interact with only English only. It will help to communicate in job interview skills only.
Nowadays, communication skills is more important in our life. English is the global level language. For suppose getting a job from any interview, the interview asks main round is a group discussion. If you fluently speak in English, you get the job, and we collaborate with other teammates with fluently. The main communicate language is English.
English is the best language Many of people think English is a very difficult language to learn, but English is very useful language and easy language. English helps to communicate with any of the people in any countries. English is the medium to communicate with clients in MNCs, and English is the best language which is useful to attempt exams like GRE, Duolingo, and TOEFL. These are the exams which are required to transfer from one country to another country.
English is a need for everyone's life. If you want to move forward in your life, there is if the English plays a crucial role in your life. Not only in that you have in language, it is also useful for communication skills. It is useful for your future future goals. So English is a very plays a key role in your life.
Yeah, English is very important because we go to anywhere, we don't know different languages. We know English means we manage all. So English nowadays, TV shows, movies, songs, so many are produced by English only. We we read the subtitles and we know the English, so we improve our English spoke spoken. So
English is a universal language and communication worldwide. English is also most common in writing and reading. Improve your creative, boost your confidence.
The English language, the English language is essential language, and it is very easy to understand and is spoken around the world. And although English is not the most common spoken language in the world, but it is official language in 53 countries. Um, 53 countries. Many international businesses conduct conduct meetings in English, and it is also a second language in the world.
As we know that there are many more different types of English languages like British, Russian, or American, but the basic language is common for all, where everyone can understand this basic English throughout the world. And as we know, apart from educational, through entertainment also in movies we can see English subtitles through every movie, for every movie, as we know. So it is a basic language and well-known language to everyone.
With this, we conclude that English is a basic language which every individual has to learn to explore things and to know things. So, everyone should have their own individuality by learning their language. Thank you.